What's up, everybody? Brandon here. I'm back with another action figure review. Today we're taking a look at the 12-inch Spin Master DC figures. Brand new. Got them at Target for 10 bucks a piece. Super excited, you guys. These look awesome. Super cool figures. You know I'm super excited about that Shazam. He is my all-time favorite. Super happy to have him. No pun on this Superman. Very cool stuff. These are very cool looking figures. I really do like the box art a lot. We're going to see how this Superman stacks up against his previous Mattel counterpart. I'm excited for that. Next, taking a look at the big red cheese. I am super excited for this guy. I have wanted Mattel to do a regular Shazam comic book version in 12-inch for such a long time. Finally, Spin Master knows what's up. Good stuff. And next, the Flash. I wish I had his previous counterpart. I do not, unfortunately. I've got one from the Justice League movie. We could compare him to that one. Oh, interesting. On the back, he has his yellow lines. But I believe our Flash figure... Nah, he's got some moldings on his face. That's about it. But still, a very cool figure. Only 3 in the wave, not 6 like for Batman. And that's about it. There's Flash's UPC. All right, we're going to get these guys out of the packaging and take a closer look. Stay tuned. All right, we got these figures out of the packaging and they look incredible. You guys, I am absolutely blown away at the sculpt work on these figures. Taking a look first at Superman. Holy smokes, he looked like he stepped right out of a comic book. I love it. It's a very classic look, even though it is our new Rebirth Superman. I really feel like they gave him that nostalgic look, like he is from the classics, like from 2005 type deal, you know, mid 2000s. You guys, this is so cool. No Superman today has the yellow S on his back, and this one does, and it is such a shiny red for this cape. I absolutely love it. They absolutely knocked it out of the park with this Superman and did a fantastic job. The only thing that I think personally is with the Mattel ones, their heads were a little bit bigger. So this is still something that I'm trying to get used to. But man, I mean, like, this is sculpted. It's not a rubber piece. Man, his boots, these are sculpted in right here. It's just remarkable. Superman probably has the most kickback costume out of the 3 here. But man, I tell you, even with a simple costume, they did a remarkable job. He looks amazing. For Superman's articulation, he has movement in his head, side to side. His arms come out, forward, back. They do a full 360. There's a bend and twist at the elbow. There's a full 360 at the wrist. No waist articulation. His legs come out. They go forward. And they kind of go back. There's a bend at the knee. There's no twist at the knee. And that's about it. A very cool Superman figure. The camera doesn't do it justice, you guys. You won't see what I mean until you have him in hand. And he is absolutely a very cool, fantastic figure. Next, taking a look at Shazam. This guy looks fantastic. Such amazing sculpt work, and I am so happy to have this figure. Taking a look at Shazam's face sculpt first, I can really appreciate that likeness to the New 52 and that backup story that first showed up in the Justice League comics. The only thing with mine that I noticed specifically, if we take a closer look here, the eyebrow does not align the way that I believe it should with the sculpt. I believe that the eyebrow on the right side is just a little bit too far to the left and should probably come back just a little bit more. But you're going to find defects like that with some of these first edition figures, and that's okay. I'm fine with it. I'm extremely happy to have him and to have found him. Look at that sculpt work in the upper chest, you guys. There are these lines that were very present in his comic book appearances always from 2011 to now, and they've sculpted these in. They're a little bit tougher to see on camera, but they're there. They're constant. They go from his chest to his shoulders all the way to his backside. I'll show you in just a moment. His buttons that hold his cape together are fantastic. Everything about this guy is phenomenal. His belt is sculpted accurately with the circle in the center. His gauntlets are sculpted accurately. Man, everything about this guy is fantastic. Spin Master did not miss anything here, and it's all sculpted, all of it. It's fantastic, and I'm so happy to have it. Check out these boots. Holy smokes. They were not lazy one bit in the sculpt work. I really appreciate that a lot. Mattel previously did not, I guess, have the funds or whatever with their paint and their applications. And they would leave everything from the toes to the knee one color on their 12-inch figures. That's no longer the case here. These should be white. It should be a mixture of yellow and white on the boots. But I don't mind that one bit. I will happily take yellow boots. They look fantastic. And then his cape is so awesome. It's a bright, shiny, white, silvery color, and it looks fantastic. And so, like I said, you can see the sculpt work here on his upper back. It continues all the way through. On his belt, it continues all the way through. The detail is phenomenal. Very cool stuff. All sculpted, all brand new, 100%. And there was no reason, I see now, no reason to settle for anything less than this. And I'm so happy that we got this figure, you guys. Shazam looks absolutely fantastic. Next, taking a look at Shazam's articulation. He's got movement in his head, side to side. His arms go out, they go forward, back. There's a bend and a twist at the elbow. There's a full 360 in the wrists. There's no waist articulation. His legs come out pretty good. They go forward, they go back just a little bit. There's also a bend at the knee, and that is about it. A very cool looking figure, one that I am extremely happy to have. Oh man, Spin Master absolutely killed it with my favorite character. And finally, taking a look at the Flash, a very cool figure. I did not notice this at all, but this guy actually has a ton of awesome sculpt work as well. And I thought maybe it was just the lazy, basic Flash costume from the 2000s, but no, this is the new 52 costume down to a T. Unfortunately, it's just really tough to pick up on camera. The lines are very thin, but they are present throughout the costume. Unfortunately, they are not painted. So the darker I go here with the lighting, maybe the better you can see some of the lines here. And he's got them on his face as well. A very cool looking figure. So I really do appreciate that. They even gave him the blue eyes, which I really appreciate. It's very accurate. His ears are correct. They are attached to his head, though. They're not a separate piece, which I don't like as much, but if you're a kid, you will definitely not break those ears off, which I was also a victim to when I was a kid. So I can definitely appreciate that. But yes, the lines on this figure are all throughout. They're on his chest. They're down here. They're just tough to see. The sculpt work is very impressive here. You would think that these are just painted, but they are sculpted. They're rigid. You can feel it for his gloves and for his belt as well. It is all sculpted in, and it looks fantastic. And you can see more of the lines here on his legs, so it really does carry all throughout. They even gave him some really nice knee guards, some knee pads, which look fantastic. Man, you guys, Spin Master's killing it. And when you take a look at the boots, holy smokes. These things look awesome. Not as cool as Shazam's, but the detail is there. It's all throughout. It is exactly accurate, and it looks phenomenal. Very cool stuff on this figure, and some amazing sculpt work. I'm very happy to have this guy. And to be able to display him with Shazam, and with Superman and Batman and Robin and the whole rest of the Justice League that hopefully we will have soon. Gonna get a Green Lantern and a Wonder Woman in there, and a John Jones, and I think I'm all set. So you can see the lines continue here on his back and on his arms. It's so cool, you guys. If you did a wash on this figure and maybe let these lines shine a little bit more, I think that would be phenomenal. So if you are somebody who likes to make your figures perfect in the most possible way and can customize them and can truly shine with the full potential of what these figures need to be, Flash is a definite pickup for you. He is a fantastic figure. Very happy to have him. Next, taking a look at articulation on the Flash. He's got movement in his head side to side. His arms come out pretty good. They go forward and back with a full 360. He's got a bend and twist at the elbow. He's got 360 at the wrist. No waist articulation. His legs come out pretty good. They go forward. They don't really go back. He's got a bend at the knee, and that's about it. Some very cool articulation for our Flash figure, and at a $10 price point, he is fantastic. Next, for a comparison with some of their previous counterparts, these guys look awesome standing side by side. We can see with our Supermans here that they fit in very nicely. The Spin Master Superman, to me, just looks like the next step in evolution of our newest Superman that we have in the comics. So I can really appreciate that. As to which one is better, you guys, I don't know. The Mattel one's awesome. The Spin Master one is too. Very, very cool stuff. Very happy to have the new Superman. With Shazam, like I was telling you guys before, Mattel was really cheap with the toes to the knee. It's the same color. Same thing here from the elbow to the wrist. It's the same color. And so I really appreciate that we don't have that problem on our new Shazam, and he looks phenomenal. If you've been watching Crisis on Infinite Earths, you know why it's awesome to have these two Flash figures next to each other. They fit in very well, and they look great. So yes, these figures will most definitely fit in your collection with previous counterparts and other 12-inch figures. They look great. And for a comparison with the other 12-inch figures that we've gotten from Spin Master so far, these guys look amazing. I have to tell you, by far, these guys are the most comic book accurate and well-made 12-inch figures for $10 that we have ever gotten. Highly, highly recommend them. If you see them, definitely pick them up. Or for your kids, definitely pick them up. They're amazing figures. Spin Master's done such a great job so far, and I am very excited for the future of this line. Alright, you guys, so that about does it for this action figure review. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, we got Superman, Shazam, and the Flash. $10 a piece, and I found these guys at Target. Can't wait to see what else Spin Master puts out in that 12-inch scale. Let me know what you think about these in the comments below, if you're going to pick up or pass on any of them, what you're finding in your area, if you thought maybe Mattel did a better job. I'd love to hear from you. So please let me know what you think in the comments. And you guys, as I find more new cool stuff, I will absolutely review it. There's going to be a lot more new Batman figures and hopefully a lot more DC ones as well. And I can't wait to see what else we get in the 12-inch scale. So keep it right here at my channel. You guys, the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, and feedback have been awesome. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Once again, I'm Brandon, and thanks for watching.